Welcome to County Report This Week. I'm Anquinette Crosby. Thanks for joining us. Coming up in the next half hour, security measures are under review for county schools following the rape case at Rockville High School. Plus, giving students a summer program that helps jumpstart their career paths. And it's back. A popular mural gets a second showing in Silver Spring. But first, the community is asking tough questions about school security and the safety of all students. This following the recent arrest of two male students at Rockville High School. They have been charged with raping a 14-year-old female student in the school's bathroom. This week, County Executive Ike Leggett sat down with us during a taping of One-on-One to address safety concerns. He emphasized that MCPS and the county's public safety agencies are all conducting in-depth reviews of school security measures. Their goal is to prevent incidents like this from ever happening again.
As county executive, I have to sit back and balance the overall county in terms of our needs, our response to this, and what happens to our entire community. Unfortunately, when you have incidents like this, people sometimes go overboard in terms of expectation, go overboard in terms of what the county can and should do. If you have a person who is here in Montgomery County, a resident of Montgomery County, and they want to be educated and they're eligible for it, there's an obligation by the school system to in fact do so. We do not go through the process of going through all of the immigration status of a person who's not in a certain category. And so there was nothing prior to this incident for which the county could have acted as related to the two people who've been arrested. There were no criminal warrants out for them. They were not in our criminal justice system in any form or fashion, and therefore there is an expectation that the county could have or should have done more as it relates to these two individuals. There was nothing for which we could have had a warning about other than potentially their status, and our educational system does not allow us to not provide education to those young people because there's an obligation by the courts and the law that in Maryland we have to provide that education. Unfortunately, we are having to go back to look, to review, to make certain within our school system, our public safety system, to make sure that there's nothing that we could have done within our legal obligations to an effect avoid this. And I want to make sure that we've done that thorough review, not a quick knee-jerk reaction to it, but a thorough review to ensure that the parents who are rightfully outraged that this kind of incident could happen in our school system never happens again.
You can watch this entire episode of One-on-One on County Cable Montgomery. County Council President Roger Berliner is also weighing in about how to make sure schools are safe for our kids. At his weekly briefing with reporters, Berliner said he had spoken with School Superintendent Jack Smith and Police Chief Tom Manger about the rape report at Rockville High School.
The superintendent advises me that they are conducting a comprehensive safety audit of the high school and using it to inform what they may need to do system-wide. And I have informed the superintendent that I will support any additional funding that is required to ensure our schools have the resources they need to make sure our kids are safe.
Berliner was then questioned about where he expected the school system to spend those county dollars.
I'm sure they're looking at the normal things one would look at, like cameras.
Right.
And I'm sure there are other items on his list. The doors, for example, to bathrooms, what should they be like?
Right.
So he will be doing an analysis of what they may need and provide me with a list of things that they need to do and the dollar amounts that they think are appropriate with respect to that. And I assured him that our council would do everything within its power to make sure that he has the resources he needs.
So are you envisioning that this is going to focus on Rockville High, or is this going to go system-wide?
I would imagine that this would be system-wide.
A new summer program for county high school students kicks off in July. The goal is to give kids a head start on their career path. Susan Kennedy tells us more.
Really interesting summer experience. That's what this new career development program promises to rising juniors and seniors in Montgomery County schools. As a participant in Summer Rise, students will have a 3-week career experience that will expose them to how a business is run, the role of technology, and the importance of customer service.
The reason we decided to do this is because we've heard from parents and businesses and students themselves that they needed to be exposed to careers earlier on. It's too late if we do it in college or after college. Let's get them earlier so they can be exposed to the great opportunities here. Our goal here is, okay, how do we create in a county that's the 10th or 11th largest school system in the country? How do we provide that to a system of over 160,000 where we're developing in a time when we need to fill jobs and we need our youth to excel in a global economy?
The program is open to any student. Those who apply must first complete an online skills training course, and if selected after the 3-week period, there is a $300 stipend. County officials say Summer Rise will not only give students critical skills to succeed in today's economy, but also support in making big life decisions.
The reality is that we want to give people experience and see if this is something that really works for them, speaks to their heart, really is what they want to do. And giving them as much exposure to a variety and diversity of different kinds of career pathways is going to be extremely helpful, not only just in the experience part, but also in saving money in terms of going down a college career pathway that makes sense for you as well.
This is a fantastic opportunity. Today's launch of Summer Rise shows how we all can play a role in making our economy grow through an educated workforce.
Several county businesses and nonprofits are signed up to participate in Summer Rise, including Kaiser Permanente and VisArts in Rockville. Officials want to cultivate Montgomery County's best resource, its youth. For more information about the Summer Rise program, visit their website at summer-rise@worksourcemontgomery.com. In Rockville, I'm Susan Kennedy for County Report This Week.
Coming up on County Report This Week, Rockville looks to welcome more sister cities and the positive benefits they bring. And Montgomery College brought in the experts to explain the brain. Those stories and more when we come back.
Did you know there are more than 10,000 county government phone numbers? But there's only one number you need to remember for non-emergency calls, 311. MC311 is Montgomery County government's online telephone information system. Need information? Have a problem or complaint? Trying to locate a county government facility? Call 311. The call center is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. The website is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Be part of the 5th annual Day in the Life of Montgomery County on April 20th. Connect with hundreds of others by posting pictures and videos. Here's how. Email photos or videos to pics@mymcmedia.org or share them on social media using @mymcmedia #DITL. Then visit mymcmedia.org and like our social media pages to see what your friends and neighbors have shared. This year, make it your day in the life of Montgomery County. Be part of the fun on April 20th.
Welcome back to County Report This Week. I'm Anquinette Crosby. It's been a busy few weeks for the Department of Fire and Rescue. They've been putting out plenty of fires and responding to emergency calls. This week on the county's Spanish language radio show, the message was loud and clear. Make sure your smoke alarm is working.
Even though we have somewhat of a mild winter, we've still been very busy responding to fires and other emergencies. Unfortunately, every time, too, when we go to our after the fire events, basically we go back to that neighborhood and we check smoke alarms. Unfortunately, we're still getting less, about 50% compliance in regards to the smoke alarm working, being in its proper place on each level of the home, outside the sleeping areas. So I just want to remind the residents to please go ahead and make sure that you have a working smoke alarm in each level of your home and outside the sleeping areas.
By the way, thousands of smoke detectors have been donated to Montgomery County. So if you need one, they're free for residents. Just call 311. And if needed, fire and rescue personnel will also install them in your home. The brain is a complex organ that remains mysterious to most of us. But at Montgomery College, 2 experts discuss neuroscience. Think of it as a meeting of the minds. Carolina Galliano explains.
We had just met you and
Silicon Valley and MIT are not the only hubs for innovation.
At Montgomery College, the President's Innovation Forum brought 2 experts to engage educators in the neuroscience of learning in higher education.
How does the brain work? And what do some of the best thinking that we know about how the brain is developing, how do we use that and harness it as a way for us as a college to think about how we can really transform the learning and teaching that occurs at Montgomery College?
The CEO of CogX and former MC student Javier Arguello brought into focus the unique challenge faced by diverse learning institutions like Montgomery College.
A community college by default attracts the maximum diversity from a neurological standpoint. I'm not talking about where you're from culturally. That's important. But the neurological diversity that a community college attracts is the maximum level of diversity. That means that we have a real problem at a community college if we don't start by understanding the unique cognitive profile of the students and then doing something to address those whenever there's something impeding a student from learning effectively.
Javier described how important it was for us as educators to help students understand why they were failing in the past if they were in their studies before we even attempt to move them forward with successful strategies, and that importance of really understanding what their brain does.
This particular forum is talking about how we stay current, how we are cutting edge, how we are leaders in the nation at the community college level in terms of really knowing what it means to help students learn.
What you mean by outside of the classroom?
For County Report this week, in Rockville, Carolina Galeano.
Rockville is welcoming the idea of more sister city relationships. Kathy Dantzler tells us which mayor recently paid a visit to City Hall and how these partnerships can have positive benefits.
We're meeting with the mayor of the city of Port of Spain to talk about fostering a relationship with Rockville and perhaps other municipalities and with Montgomery County, because we always want to foster that sister city relationship so that we can learn each other's cultures and be better partners in the world to one another.
The mayor of Port of Spain, Trinidad and Tobago, paid a visit to Rockville City Hall last month to talk and learn more about sister city relationships.
We have a population of 1.3 million people, and Port of Spain is roughly about 45,000.
This meeting of the minds brought representatives from Montgomery County, Tacoma Park, and the Rockville Sister City Corporation, all with the same goal in mind: sharing information and creating partnerships to help build stronger communities.
I have 12 council members and 4 older men, and the council gives policy to the administration for the running of the city.
The possibilities are endless, and Rockville already has experience with sister cities. The city is exploring a relationship with Jiaxing, China. And this year, Rockville celebrates its 60th Sister City anniversary with Pinneberg, Germany. For more information on the Rockville Sister City Corporation, head to rockvillesistercities.org. For County Report this week, I'm Kathy Dantzler.
There's a unique program that's now being offered by the Montgomery County Office of Consumer Protection. Language-friendly hours are now available for non-English speaking residents. Joy Matthews explains.
There are more than 130 languages spoken in Montgomery County. To help us here at the Office of Consumer Protection reach people who speak other languages, we are now offering language-friendly hours for some of them. Volunteers will facilitate communication in person or on the phone between consumers and OCP investigators and staff. Currently, languages include French,
Bonjour,
Chinese,
I can speak Mandarin and Cantonese. Hello， 你好，我喺呢度辦公室幫你有關消費者嘅問題。
and Korean.
We will be providing Korean language. 우리가 한국말로 도와드리겠습니다.
Recently, the League of Korean Americans Maryland visited our office to commemorate this new service.
And we're very grateful for the support that the elected officials of Montgomery County play in supporting our office in this initiative, and Council President Roger Berliner office for bringing us together. Without his initiative to start this would never have happened.
It have a really good news for the Korean community.
I think it's time for a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Services in Spanish have also been part of the office for many years, and we have 3 full-time investigators to help consumers. We also participate in the LEP Limited English Proficiency Program. The OCP website can be translated into many languages as well. To learn about the new language-friendly hours, please go to our website or call our office.
Coming up on County Report this week, we take you to the school getting an A+ for its gifted and talented program. Plus, why this college talent show is being applauded for more than the dazzling performances on stage. Stay tuned. County Report this week returns after this.
Mark your calendars. The Montgomery County Greenfest is coming up and you don't want to miss it. Greenfest promises to be a fun-filled day of entertainment, community, and learning. Enjoy live music and fun and games for kids, learn how to green your home and neighborhood, watch the latest environmental short films, attend a DIY workshop, and explore exhibitor booths. Greenfest has activities for all ages and interests. Make sure you stop by and explore your path to a greener life.
Welcome back to County Report this week. I'm Anquinette Crosby. Chevy Chase Elementary School has just been recognized by the state of Maryland for the quality of its gifted and talented program. We have more in this report.
Chevy Chase Elementary School has been recognized with the Excellence in Gifted and Talented Education, or EGATE Award, from the state of Maryland. It is one of only 10 schools in Maryland to be given this year's honor.
It's a process that the school goes through where they do some self-examination and introspection and look at their programs. They're looking at student identification, they're looking at the definition of gifted and talented, they're looking at professional development of teachers, they're looking at programs in the classroom, not only their gifted and talented programs, but all of their programs and how they're meeting the needs of every student.
Those are immigrants, so it's like, so you need to pass the literacy test.
Preparing the EGATE submission took 14 months and involved the entire school staff.
The school prepared an application, which part of that is a binder.
Well, that notebook will never leave my sight. When we saw what the criteria was for EGATE Award, that was the inspiration to say it's time to sit down and look at what are we doing well and what do we need to work on, and let's focus on how we do.
Today's award ceremony was a celebration for the entire school.
I was very interested in seeing what an EGATE school looked like. So when I came here, I was really thrilled to see every child engaged. I got the feeling of a family here. The teachers all seem to be working together to make sure that every child succeeds.
The reviews are in. This talent show was outstanding. It was held at the Rockville campus of Montgomery College. MCTV's Michael Brown got the lucky assignment and shows us more of these class acts.
For the 7th straight year, the Student Senate put on the appropriately named MC's Got Talent to raise scholarship money for arts majors.
And the student senators noticed that there wasn't a lot of scholarship money available for students that were more artistically and musically inclined. So this was kind of a way to give back to that community. There were a lot of scholarships available from both the college and third parties for students that were involved in STEM, and that's great. But because we're such a diverse campus, we want to make sure that our scholarships that we have available reflect that, not only in the diversity of ethnicities, backgrounds, but also the diversity of what major you're pursuing and what your talents are.
After a rigorous set of auditions, 12 acts were chosen to compete for the top 3 prizes, and they performed for an enthusiastic full house and a panel of 3 judges. And those judges had their work cut out for them because every act was outstanding. And what a diverse group. A salsa dancing duo, a Bollywood fusion interpreter, an a cappella soloist, a virtuoso pianist, a hip-hop dancing duo, a solo guitarist, a salsa and bachata dancer, and more. And the Senators also raised money all night long by selling raffle tickets, and in between acts, they raffled off prizes donated by local businesses. And after the judges deliberated, the winners claimed the scholarships. Cameron LaFond, who sang Hallelujah, and Lily White, who performed an original number, tied for third. Roxanne King, who wowed the crowd with her tap dancing, came in second. And Pat Smith, MC basketball star, took home the top prize when he stunned the crowd with an original song, Sea of Life.
I'm real appreciative of every opportunity that Montgomery College has given me. And I think the slogan now is make your move. So they have really given me the chance to make my move, and I am extremely grateful.
For County Report this week from Montgomery College, I'm Michael Brown.
Creating housing options for county residents is a topic that draws a lot of interest. It's also one of many discussed during an ongoing speaker series. The series was hosted by the Montgomery County Planning Department. We have more in this report.
This is a great opportunity to talk about zoning in Montgomery County, as well as the challenges of affordable housing. The county has grown significantly over the past few years, and the overall sort of economic challenges that face the country and face the county put a lot of pressure on working families to be able to afford quality affordable housing. And I think it'll be a great opportunity to share some of the strategies and thoughts that we've used and some of the folks in planning are in the process of using to try to create additional opportunities for working families in the county.
We need to make sure that we as a county are continuing to thrive and grow and meet the needs of our residents. Affordable housing is a strong component of that. It is also a strong component of healthy neighborhoods and thriving and successful neighborhoods. It's the base of what makes our county great. So we need to continue to focus on it and pay attention to it every day.
Well, I just think that it's getting harder and harder for people of a variety of incomes to live in Montgomery County. It has been for a long time, but I think it is getting harder. And there's very few sites that are available for affordable housing. So you have to look for some innovative solutions and how do you work with what you've got.
People want to know what's going on. I think if we share ideas, we look for best practices, and we continue to look for better ways of leveraging the resources that we have, I think it will give us some better ideas on just how to get at that. We have a significant challenge in front of us, and I think sharing information and talking about the issues and getting feedback from the public is a good way to get our heads around this issue and hopefully come up with some best practices.
Coming up next on County Report this week, it's something so simple and sweet, how local students are making wishes come true for residents in need. And the Penguins have waddled their way back into Silver Spring. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Get to MC and we'll get you going.
Hey, mister, down here. You illegally passed the stop school bus. I'm placing you in timeout, and this timeout means big fines, Plus, you really could have hurt somebody. That's why school buses are being equipped with video cameras to help kids like me stay safe. So respect the bus.
Welcome back to County Report This Week. I'm Anquinette Crosby. The Penguins are back in Silver Spring. That is the Penguin Rush Hour. It's a public art mural, and you'll find it right outside the Silver Spring Metro Station on Colesville Road. The 100-foot mural was designed by Sally Calmer Thompson. It's a whimsical depiction of penguin commuters rushing through Metro Transit. In 2005, the Silver Spring Regional Center and the Arts and Humanities Council of Montgomery County launched Pennies for Penguins to help restore the work. The 25-panel mural has returned to the community as a permanent piece of Montgomery County's public art collection.
Everywhere I go, people will stop to say to me, when are the penguins coming back? They forgot about the Transit Center, they forgot about Fillmore, they forgot about Veterans Plaza, they forgot about all the other things, but they will not forget about these penguins. So this is important for us in Montgomery County. This is an important day for all of us, and I'm here in celebration of something that is unique about our community. The fact that we have such vibrancy in art.
There are about 258 public artworks throughout the county. Who says you can't have your cake and eat it too? In fact, a group of high schoolers are making sure members in our community can. MyMC Media's Mitty Hicks has the story.
Cake decorating and community service started out as two separate hobbies for Churchill High School student Allison Walken. So she decided to combine her passions to make a difference.
I was making a lot of cakes and really didn't know what to do with them. So I read about Birthday Cakes for Free, the national organization, in a magazine, and I thought it was a great idea, and so I decided to start it in Montgomery County.
You know, you assume that everyone has a birthday cake, but you know, when we go and we talk to everyone and we realize that not everyone's fortunate enough, and we're really happy to be able to provide that, you know, that need and birthday cakes to people.
The club began in 2015 with just a few members.
We've really expanded. In the beginning, we had around 5-10 members donating 10-15 cakes a month. Now we have over 200 volunteers and are now donating around 85 cakes a month.
With more than 60 chapters nationwide, this one here in Montgomery County takes the cake as the largest. And these cakes are for people who need them. They're going to homeless shelters and boys and girls clubs across Montgomery County, the District of Columbia, and Northern Virginia.
One time I actually went to one of their birthday celebrations, and they were really happy and like overjoyed, and like they were like, thank you so much. And it just made me happier too.
When the club first started, club members had a goal to donate 500 cakes by the end of 2018. They've already surpassed that goal and in fact are on track to donate 1,000 cakes by May of this year.
This is important because birthday cakes, when you think of a birthday cake, it's just such an essential. It's just like a really special thing.
You can find more information on this club by logging on to its website. In Potomac, I'm Mitty Hicks for County Report This Week.
Now it's time to meet our Pet of the Week. Kathy Stanhope joins us from the Montgomery County Animal Services and Adoption Center with more. Kathy?
This is Derek. Derek's about 7 years old and he was brought in with a group of cats. He really doesn't like dogs and he really should go to maybe someone who can sit and hold him. He's a loving cat and he really needs a home. Black cats are very, very difficult for us to adopt at times, and this cat really is very special. Please visit Derek on the web at montgomerycountymd.gov/ASD or give us a call at 240-773-5900 and ask about Derek.
With that, we close this edition of County Report This Week. Remember to like us on Facebook and to join us again at this time every week for a look at what's going on inside Montgomery County. We leave you this week with images from an after-school program in Tacoma Park. It was created by Captain Tyrone Collington. The program offers young people a chance to socialize, have a meal, do their homework, and share whatever is on their mind. It all takes place every Wednesday at the Tacoma Park Community Center. Looks like a great program. I'm Anquinette Crosby. Thank you for watching.